Hello and welcome to our video on 10 key quotes or takeaways from the book Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. If you're interested in the inner workings of the human mind and decision-making processes, then this is the video for you. Let's dive in. Intuition is nothing more and nothing less than recognition. Our gut feelings are often the result of recognizing patterns in past experiences. While this can be useful, it can also lead to biases and errors in judgment. The world in our heads is not a precise replica of reality. Our perceptions and beliefs can be distorted by our emotions, expectations, and the prevalence of certain messages in our environment. We can be blind to the obvious, and we are also blind to our blindness. We often overestimate our own knowledge and abilities and are unaware of the things we don't know. The emotional tail wags the rational dog. Our emotions can have a powerful influence on our decision-making, often at the expense of rational thought. People who spend their time in a consistent environment end up more confident even though they are not more accurate. We tend to trust our own judgments more when we're in familiar situations, even if those judgments aren't necessarily accurate. Nothing in life is as important as you think it is while you are thinking about it. Our attention is limited, and we often give too much weight to the things that are currently occupying our minds. We are prone to overestimate how much we understand about the world and to underestimate the role of chance in events. We have a tendency to create coherent narratives out of random events, leading us to believe that we have more control and understanding of the world than we actually do. The illusion that we understand the past fosters overconfidence in our ability to predict the future. Our memories can be unreliable and biased, leading us to make inaccurate predictions about the future. A reliable way to make people believe in falsehoods is frequent repetition, because familiarity is not easily distinguished from truth. Simply hearing a message repeated often can make us more likely to believe it, regardless of its actual veracity. We are influenced by the sunk cost fallacy, where we continue to invest in something because we have already invested so much, even if it is no longer a good investment. When faced with uncertainty, it's often better to admit that we don't know than to make a guess based on incomplete information. The best way to make good decisions is to take the time to think things through carefully, weighing all the available evidence and considering all the possible outcomes. The most successful people are often those who are most willing to learn and adapt. We should always be on the lookout for evidence that contradicts our beliefs, as this can help us avoid confirmation bias. We should be wary of simple explanations for complex phenomena, as reality is often much more nuanced and complicated than we might like to believe. The only way to truly understand someone else's perspective is to imagine yourself in their shoes. The biases and errors that affect our thinking are not just random mistakes. They are systematic, predictable, and they can be measured and quantified. People who are primed to feel insecure will see danger everywhere. So there you have it, key quotes and takeaways from Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Remember, understanding the biases and tendencies of our own minds is an important step towards making better decisions and achieving our goals. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more.